Hi guys, Larissa here with Mayarts Ribbon, and today I wanted to share with you a really fun technique using your Martha Stewart punch all over the page punches, and how you can use the beautiful Mayarts Ribbon to make your punches unique. This first card I want to share with you uses our beautiful tapestry ribbon, and I punched the scallop square Martha Stewart punch all over the page on my card front in a diagonal, and made this beautiful card to look like a quilt. And then I added some buttons using the burlap twine from Mayarts Ribbon. And I also stitched with it. Hopefully you can see. It turned out super, super cool. And then I cut the edge with the Martha Stewart fringe scissors and just wrapped them around a pencil and wrapped them up and made it into a Mother's Day card. This next one, I used the Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and I actually punched it on a piece of paper and then backed it with an acrylic paper from Clear Scraps, and I've used some Tattered Angels Glimmer Glam in several different colors and splattered that onto the acrylic, and then I backed it with the new Mayarts wide burlap ribbon. And I love the texture. And then I actually just pulled out one of the little strings and tied it down at the bottom, and then added my sentiment, which is a paper tray ink stamp. But I actually used the top of the ribbon and the bottom of the ribbon for like a border around my card, and I hope you can see that good enough, but I love the way that looks. Super, super cool. And then this one, I've used the Martha Stewart Star Punch and some buttercup, like yellow silk ribbon, and then also the mint green lace ribbon to back the punches. And then I've added buttons with some twine again and another burlap twine stitching. And I love the way that this came out. You could give this for a birthday or a new baby, but I love the way that looks. My next card, I've used the scallop again, and then I've just used gross green navy ribbon and some pearls for the center to make this fun card. And I love how simple it is, but yet it's beautiful, and the ribbon gives it such a cool dimension. And then my last one, I've used a circle one, and I've backed it with an X pattern again with the gross green ribbon. And then I've added some neat little metal flower brads, and then topped the center with pearls. And then I've used the burlap again and made a cool little daisy in the center. And then added my sentiment, which is another paper tray ink sentiment stamp. So anyway, I want to share with you how to use your Martha Stewart punches to punch a fun pattern. Martha Stewart has a ton of different stamp around the page punches, and this is the butterfly one that I used. And then this is the scallop one. So I'm going to show you with the scallop one how I made my pattern. And if you've never used the punch all over the page punches, they come with a slatted edge and a slatted edge on the top, and that has to line up in order for them to connect. But then all you're going to do is take your paper, and I've found that if you leave 1/4 of an inch around the top of the punch, you will get a nice border on your paper. And then you just punch, and you have this beautiful, beautiful scallop edge border. And then to line it up, I just take it and go across my page like this, and I usually line up the scallop at the top and then go up you know, and make sure I have that 1/4 of an inch again on both of the sides, and then line it up again, and then punch again, and that will give me an equal distance from the top to the bottom. And then all you're going to do is keep punching, but if you wanted to punch in a diagonal, then you just turn the punch around and you can punch a diagonal window the same way that we did the regular angle, just by lining up your punch. And then you get a diagonal square. So, and you can use this with any of the punches. The circle punch, it's easy to line up the same way. You just line it up on your block again, a 1/4 of an inch. Oops, make sure my edges are right there. Sorry about that. And then the same thing, you just go down and you make sure you line up the bottom of the punch at the very top of the metal part, and this is a 1/4 of an inch, the same as it was up above. And then you can punch again, and you should have an exact lined up image out of the circles, so then you can line them up. So anyway, I hope that helps. And then next, I'm going to share with you how I added the ribbon onto the back of the base. Here is my punched out set of windows, and I am going to use this beautiful, beautiful iridescent-y blue ribbon, and this is number HM804, and I'm just going to take this off here, and it depends on what pattern that you want to go in, but I like the diagonal. So you're just going to cut little strips of your ribbon to line up in the diagonal pattern all the way across your card. And if there's any overhang, don't worry about it, because you can line that up later on. And so we'll just cut 4 pieces this length, which is about 2.5 inches. And this will be what will be on the long strips. Excuse me, I have a cold. Alright, and then for our little squares, we'll have to cut little pieces. And then we'll take our adhesive, and I like the Glue Art little dot glue. I like it because you can add just a little bit of the glue dots. Hopefully you can see that to the back. And you don't need a lot of glue. You don't waste a lot of glue. And then we're just going to start lining this up in the corner of our square there, making sure that it's lined up. And then we'll continue to do that all the way across the card until you have all of the spaces filled in. And then you'll go back in the opposite direction and fill in the rest of the pattern like that. And as you can see, once you get done with the crisscrossing, you can back it with another piece of paper and add whatever little accents that you like to the center of your cards. So I hope this gives you a fun idea and a fun way to use your Martha Stewart all over the page punches with the beautiful Mayards ribbon. And it doesn't matter what the size of the ribbon is. I've used larger ribbon pieces. This ribbon, I believe, is a 2-inch ribbon. The same with the new burlap ribbon. I love the new burlap ribbon. Or you can use as small as 1/4 of an inch on the grosgrain. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out mayarts.com/blog to check out all of the ideas on our blog. And thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous, fabulous day.